Thank you very much for the remembering and bringing forward all the achievements of the Universal Council. When I came here 2 weeks ago, triggered the Universal Council and most of the Keshe Foundation knowledge seekers to see what they've done, what have they progressed in. And as I said before, mankind has reached a turning point. And that turning point has come in a way when we established the Universal Council in 2 or 3 years ago. I said that they'll mature to the time. Maturity takes time, and in a way, what they've done in past week and this week, they have shown what a man can do. Now, from now on, we show the power of the Creator. We show what we can deliver, and we'll show how we'll change the course of humanity. And from then on, the Universal Council, the new life we, in a way, breathe into the Council will create a new dimension and a new dominion for them in so many ways that we let them mature. We let them through all sorts of conditions in the past 3 years to realize their power. And now we show them from master what can be done and how we move the whole structure of the humanity and in line with the universal community to a new dimension. When you listen to all these, what we call historical time of past 3 years, what has been achieved, up to now they finished with the process of man. And from now on, we start the process of soul. We start the process of understanding the totality. We start with soul of the man to be elevated to understand the totality. And one of the cornerstones of this has been for that man stands to the point of understanding how, in a way, weak, word incompetent is wrong. Somebody is incompetent when he's taught what to do. Mankind has become too busy with the physicality where they should have learned they had a gorgeous opportunity that they can be in both in physicality and both in the universe. One of the works of the Keshe Foundation under the name of Keshe Foundation is the elevation of the soul of the man and the soul of physicality of the man to come to understand each other's beauty and work in a way hand in hand. As we said, when we brought the soul of physicality some years ago, people could not understand. When we brought the soul of the man, it created more confusion. And now we bring to the point where mankind will start to be, to do, and to live the way of what we call universe. As I said in the American teaching, the situation with the corona has brought to us that we see the government say we let people loose, we cannot pay them, we cannot do anything with them. As we heard from the Maltese Universal Council and the private chats in the background, we let you out. So the only problem is if you die, you die. We cannot stop the society and the abuse we brought on you. Governments now open the door, everybody is free, free to die. Literally what it means, free to suffer. And this will come to the point that every being on this planet will be infected. And you will understand, man does not have the knowledge. Man does not have the comprehension how to overcome this virus. We battle it, as I said, like a kamikaze jobs, if we can get it. And we fight house to house, sniper by sniper, whoever gets shot, if you get picked up. Now we could see the snipers if you're in the alleys of Syria or Baghdad. This sniper we cannot see. It targets us and takes us to the point of destruction. And some of us will battle a bit longer with it, but we submit to it. And in this process, in so many ways, mankind does not have the knowledge. Mankind does not have the technology. And in that process, we have no choice. When we have earthquake, when we have disasters, in one nation or one part of the country, as the same nationals and the same human race, we get into our rescue teams and we send flights and we send rescue operation to help. Because the people do not have the capability at that time to support themselves. They don't have the know-how, they don't have the facilities, all crushed, all destroyed. So the mankind has come to that point. You have an enemy inside you, which is going to take you one by one. The rate of the death in the coming months will be beyond the rate of the growth. And it will take everyone. Two choices we can give. We'll let you die. We'll let you one by one as human being, and then the animals, till an animal, a being arrives that he can play the game as the virus. Or, as if you remember, if you go back to the time of 1980s, we had the Eastern Bloc and we had the West, and forever they were at each other's throat. It came a disaster at that time, very much like today. That disaster was called Chernobyl. We could not see inside because it was so closed inside. And when it started to affect all of us, the Russians opened the door and let everybody to come and help because it was beyond their control. And with that, a lot changed. A new understanding, a new culture of peace came to being. And we lost that battle of West and East and everything else, which were brainwashed since the Second World War. Now mankind has come to the same conjunction, the same point. This time is not a nuclear reactor. This time is not something that you can, as human, overcome. And this time we give man the world leaders, those who are the leaders in religion and those who think that raiders of territories, one option. Lay down your arms, surrender to peace, and the universal community has the power and the knowledge to clean this planet. Game is very straightforward. We make one nation, one planet, one race out of the planet Earth. Or we'll let you take your course. We have watched you for thousands of years killing each other, and we'll watch you for under a few months to kill each other by yourself. Or you surrender to our will and our wish. The universal community will clean up all the mess from jungles of Africa to South America to North Pole to China and the rest on one condition: total and absolute disarmament. Total and absolute disarmament. I do not teach this on Thursdays. Thursdays is a knowledge. Today is a one nation, one planet, one race. So we heard what humans done in past 2 weeks, and is your soul, as a member of Universal Councils, as the soul of human race, to blow the wind of peace to your leaders, be it religious or political or whatever. In a way, if you remember, our motto of the Keshe Foundation is knowledge, science, and technology in exchange for peace. And this is the same from the Universal Council to humanity, not to nation by nation. Releasing the earth from this mayhem, from this sniper, in exchange for surrendering to peace. And this will stay our ethos. You will meddle for another few weeks, and a few months, and more of you will die, and more of you will suffer. Or we accept the total eradication, total closure of all industries, which brings death, pharmaceutical, vaccination, banking, and anything which brings misery to man. If we manage to run this planet without any wars, without any work, and we all stay peaceful, so it means we can carry on. We work to enjoy, we don't work to live. So as you know, I always talk a few weeks in advance and a few months in advance, and mankind has been put a proposal on the table. Convince and raise the soul of your leaders to accept peace. Or we watch and we'll monitor you dying one by one as you've done for centuries, killing each other en masse. We have two choices. We'll let you to literally annihilate yourselves. Then if we don't have anything to do, we'll get a peaceful planet. Then we inhabit it by our ethos. And that is wrong. Or you change your ways and we welcome you to universal community our way. And that's very simple. My way. I explained this into the American Corona team on Sunday, and we openly put it across to you on the YouTube and every other means you have. We have opened our head. We don't need to do anything. We watch you for thousands of years, killing, murdering, lying, cheating, deceiving. Now, doesn't go for your governments, that goes with all of you. As I said, some 2 weeks ago, around this time, we completed our cycle on this planet by the soul to be accepted. And now we move. We watch you, and it's the responsibility of you, those of the Universal Council who read so beautifully. Now is your job to sing the song of the peace through your souls to your leaders and the rest of humanity. You have a spread across this planet. So, like those bottles of CO2 we saw with sellers in Caribbean, you can reach and create that dome to save this planet from the storms of what to come. And through that dome, extend it to universal community. Your job as the Universal Council members as of today has finished as a human race. And you move into a new dimension of using your souls. This is our wish, and we have never failed. The soul who will be the protector of humanity has arrived and has been accepted. And now it's time to bring peace and start the celebration. Celebration of new life, celebration of new cycle. And otherwise, all of you darlings, you can't wait to be picked up by this time per corona. We have the knowledge. It's not that we don't want to help. We want to help. But you understand, very simple. You have brought this disaster on yourselves. We never interfered before. Why should we interfere now? So it's very simple. Mankind surrenders to peace, total and absolute peace. Work the way the universal community works. To live with pleasure, not to live to survive. Abolishment of all religions. Abolishment of kingship. Abolishment of leadership. Abolishment of banking system. Abolishment of the new, what you call pharmaceuticals, and the new disease called Gates vaccination. Or we let you die. And in one way, what we see, the temperature rises so much that none of you has a choice. Those who thought you walked away from corona, you will die of cancer and every other disease within the next few months and years. And you know how we know? We have had it many times across the universe. And we have become an expert in how to change it. It's not the first time a planet has been invaded by viruses, by energy packs. So, in a way, we are a well-trained rescue team. and we have every tools. But it's very simple. We will not go in the fire when there's boxes of ammunition inside it that it can endanger us. It can explode anytime. What we ask you, throw the ammunition out that we can see, convince us that the world leaders signed to the Rule Peace Treaty, and we deliver. I have the ones I love with me to deliver. The soul of mankind is too weak, and the physicality of it weaker. So the answer to past 2 weeks of listening, and 3 weeks ago when I came here and I explained to you it's time to move, in a way was to ask you to move your souls to elevate the others. And as usual, when somebody is given, a team resigns, what they have done, we close shop because this is what we done, and you gave your resume one by one. But this is a resignation from the physicality, and you have to rise to the soul of man. Next time we talk in this level, there shall be no world leaders on this planet. Next time when we discuss, there'll be no religious leaders on this planet. Next time I talk will be peace. My way, my wish. Thank you.